Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton heading into Canada Day weekend. Home opener for the Tiger Cats tonight. They split a couple of games in Alberta to start the season, and tonight they will take on another team coming off a big road win, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's coming up on Friday Night Football.
You were looking at Winnipeg's wonder kid. The first quarterback in CFL history to throw for 3 TDs in his first 2 ball games straight out of college. He also is 5th in the league in rushing. The kid does it all.
Well, what about his main security blanket, Andrew Harris? Great running back, but the most impressive thing about this guy is the fact that he's the best running back catching the ball out of the backfield. Led the league in receptions last year with 105. Tiger Cats, you better keep your eye on this guy.
Hey, Bill, you know how Matt still gets nervous every time he's got to talk live into his mic? This guy, I wonder if he's going to be nervous in his first live mic experience. But he's not nervous throwing the football. 7 straight 300-yard passing games.
Meanwhile, Johnny Manziel continues to watch, wait, and learn. Most talked about offseason move, Manziel still hasn't played it down in the regular season. Still a lot of fascination surrounding the former Heisman Trophy winner. Hard to imagine, though, taking any playing time away from Jeremiah Masoli the way Masoli has been going right now for the Ticats.
Right,
got a doubleheader tonight. Welcome to it. Friday Night Football on TSN. Jocko talked about it. Live mics, yes, indeed. Not only for quarterbacks and coaches, but even the panel tonight.
What?
Jock Climby,
They finally
Matt
turned it
Dunnigan,
on.
and Milt Stegall. So actually, I'm going to listen to your opinion this time around. Could you get a live mic, Milt, what you think of the quarterbacks, especially Masoli in this game?
Well, Masoli, he's done a great job. You think of the pressure he's been under since Johnny Manziel was signed to the Tiger Cats. Even after the first game, he played well, but the fact that he threw that interception and they lost the game, the pressure was on. But after last week, this is his team right now. He didn't have to worry about anything until he loses or throw another interception. So he's okay.
Yeah, fair enough. It's Johnny Clipboard right now because it's Jeremiah Masoli's football team, and I don't know, a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the case. But my question is the other kid on the other side, Chris Strevler, if he can do it, why not Johnny? It's just not going to be in Hamilton because Masoli is that good right now.
Well, I'd love to see them give Manziel a package. Just give him something where he can read and get out and use his legs. 4 or 5 plays and throw him out there for every game and let him get some experience.
When you talk about Manziel, you got to do that, right?
Oh, every time?
You got to do every time you talk about it.
You got to
That's
wait.
a rule.
You got to wait for that, don't you?
I got to wait to see it throw a touchdown pass.
You always talk about
Johnny's
money,
past
Bill.
that.
I know.
We're going to talk about some money now, too, because Debbie High-Bay, the Ticats coming out for this one. And it looks like a good night coming up at Tim Hortons Field. And Strevler, 6 touchdown passes.
His old buddy Wally. Jeremiah Masoli is one of the coolest characters you will ever meet. Masoli, look at this move. Chucks it now. Brandon Banks dances into the end zone.
Okay, now let's talk money. Debbie Hybert of Winnipeg. You can win groceries for a year if a kickoff's returned for a touchdown in this game, thanks to Safeway Sobeys $1 Million touchdown to win promotion. And if a second kickoff is returned for a TD in this game, you could also win $1 million. Debbie, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Good luck. Rod Black and Dwayne Ford will have the call coming up.
Hey, Canada, we are...
This program may contain coarse language that could offend some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the mics are up. Turn up the volume tonight. It's Friday Night Football. Hello, Canada. Happy Canada Day weekend. 2 1-1 teams, 1-on-1 tonight here in the Hammer.
Well, both these teams trending in the right direction after victories last week. Jeremiah Masoli with an outstanding performance against the Edmonton Eskimos. 7 straight games of 300-plus yards through the air for the Hamilton Tiger Cats quarterback. And his counterpart, the youngster Chris Strevler, making his 3rd start in place of the injured Matt Nichols. You see the numbers, 3 touchdown passes in each of his first 2 games as a professional.
Mike O'Shea. Mics are up tonight on the coaches and the quarterbacks. And whoever's operating that sensor button better be quick. June Jones, second last day of June here for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Their home opener tonight. And we'll get it started with a little flyby tonight. A World War II aircraft. Captain Bill Craig and his RCAF 436 Burma Stars Squadron will kick this off for us tonight. And away we go with mics up in Winnipeg. And Mo Leggett on the return, and Chris Strebler has the microphone on, and his third game in the Canadian Football League.
The big thing that those around him say has differentiated Chris Strebler from other young quarterbacks has been his ability to absorb and process information. A quick learner. We'll see how much he's picked up since last week's win.
8th right, 765, Hobbit. I'm one.
23-year-old out of Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Go! 180! 180 time!
Strebler going deep right away for Weston Dressler, but an overthrow. And he got knocked to the turf on his first pass of the night.
We'll take a look at those around Chris Strebler in that Winnipeg offense. Talented receiving core that includes a couple of Canadians. Nick Dembski had his first touchdown as a Winnipeg Blue Bomber last week in the win over Montreal.
Wax right, zip! 65 Fido, Z Juliet, I want it.
Keep an eye on Suk Chung. Now a veteran at that right guard spot, a guy who's been a starter since day one, 2015.
2nd and 10 for the Bombers. Here's the blitz. And caught on the far sideline. And right away, the Blue Bombers look like they will be able to move the sticks here. Darvin Adams hauls that in on the far side.
And one of the things you want from a veteran receiver is that awareness of getting depth on routes. You always talk about making sure you get your depth. He knows where that first down marker is. He knows he's going to be working back and does it perfectly.
Go! 180! 180 hot!
Strebler, quick hitter again to Dressler. Caught his first ever CFL touchdown pass a couple of weeks ago.
Hey,
Look at the Hamilton Tiger Cat defense. Jason Neal at D tackle, big shoes to fill, replacing Davon Coleman at that spot. They look for big things from him in his second year. Outstanding Larry Dean in the middle of that linebacking core. Frankie Williams in for an injured Richard Leonard.
First handoff of the ball game to Andrew Harris. Last year's most outstanding Canadian. Looks like they'll get right to the line of scrimmage and go tempo, or will they huddle up? Oh, they're going to go right away, it looks like.
Hey! 311. Here we go. Wide to left. 40 tailback bar on Q1. Ready? Go!
1st and 10 Bombers.
Go to that!
From the Hamilton 46. Nick Dembski.
See me, I didn't get it.
Nick Dembski is a guy who was actually recruited to University of Manitoba as a running back, ended up moving to receiver, essentially to get a talented guy on the field because they also had Anthony Coombs.
8th left, 1 dragon owl. I want it.
2nd down and 7 now.
Go!
Hot, steamy night in Hamilton. And a big wind. Draw play, and there's a flag down, but Andrew Harris, the big gain inside the 10-yard line. Flag down at the 40. This might be coming back. Looks like it will. 33-yard pickup for number 33. Ben Majors, our ref tonight.
Holding Winnipeg, number 69. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 2nd down repeated.
So it's going to go against the right guard, Suk Chung. There's big 69. Take a look here. Actually, the execution looks pretty good, just as he's trying to let his guy get upfield, trying to suck them in upfield when this guy took that inside rush. Threw him down to make sure he wasn't going to get in that gap to break up the play.
2nd and 17, now back to the 53. Bombers look like they jumped offside, and Strebler is going down. Adrian Tracy got to Chris Strebler for the sack. Likely decline this penalty.
Offside. Winnipeg, number 10. This penalty is declined. It's going to be 3rd down.
So the Bombers threatening there, getting it in field goal position with the wind. But then a penalty and then this by Adrian Tracy.
The Hamilton Tiger Cats really need Adrian Tracy to be their leader in terms of that pass rush. Terrific second half for him last year following the trade of John Chip.
Brandon Banks does not return a lot of kicks these days. Primarily used as their star receiver, but he's going to return this one. End over end kick that bounces down inside the 10-yard line, and a good kick from Justin Medlock in a long field for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And now a long field for the Hamilton Tiger Cats on Mike Night. Friday Night Football. Jeremiah Masoli's first series when we come back. The CFL on TSN is brought to you by the Nissan Titan, official vehicle of the Canadian Football League. Near plus 40 on the field. Hot one tonight in the Hammer. Here's Jeremiah Masoli at the helm.
Go, Red 8! Red 8's on hot! Let it roll, let it roll! Go, Red 8! Red 8's on hot!
Masoli, quick hitter. Brandon Banks runs into his own teammate Mike Jones, but picks up a couple of yards.
Take a look at the skill group for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. See what Mercer Timmis has in store after his first career 100-yard game.
MC trips right, team mid, 350 dog levels F post on 2. Ready? Yeah.
On that offensive line. A lot of credit goes to Tony Washington for helping solidify that group last year.
Red 8's on hot!
2nd and 7. Masoli with time. Near sideline. And Jalen Saunders quickly will move the sticks for the Cats.
Take a look at the Blue Bomber defense. Tristan Opaluga, the former Toronto Argonaut, lead that
351 T-Mesh Hank F-lock on 2. Ready?
Defensive front for the Bombers from his DN spot. John Santos Knox riding shotgun with Adam Big Hill at that will spot. Mo Leggett settling back in his second game of the season.
6 receivers set for Soli again. And smothered on the other side is Speedy B, Brandon Banks. Half the first down yardage.
Hey, Jalen. Jalen, we got it, right? Yeah. Augie's thinking of it. For you, now. Never mind.
Earlier, Jeremiah Masoli in the huddle said, hey, good long drive to start the day. They're getting out of the shadows. You heard him kind of hinting over to Jalen Saunders. We'll see if they're working something here.
Go, Red 8! Red 8's at hot!
Masoli going deep for Terrence Tolliver. This is picked off. And the Winnipeg Blue Bombers with the interception. How about the newcomer, Marcus Sales, hauls it in. First career CFL interception.
Marcus Sales draws into the lineup. The chain reaction caused by an injury suffered last week to Anthony Gator. He's got the matchup with Terrence Tolliver on the outside. Jeremiah Masoli is trying to give his one big-bodied receiver the opportunity to go up and make a play in a jump ball situation, but Tolliver loses his footing as he tries to adjust to the ball.
Go!
Sales makes a play.
Strebler hanging in. Now he has to run. He's got great feet. Throws it into traffic. He's looking for a Darius Bowman, the former Edmonton Eskimo, coming back to Winnipeg, where it all began. Incomplete.
You get a little nervous from a defensive point of view when you see Strebler start to get on the move, get outside of that pocket.
Xerox right, 764, Jet, Ohio State, jerk, Ohio State points, and I want it. Ohio State jerk.
Andrew Harris helping out Chris Strebler with the wristband.
Go! 180!
Helping the run. Four-man rush. Strebler hanging in over the top, and oh, what a lick on Nick Dembski by Simone Lawrence. There's a flag down near the 10-yard line on the near sideline.
Illegal contact. Hamilton, number 24. This is a 10-yard penalty. Makes it a first down.
It's Delvin Breaux, back from the NFL.
Completion, big hit from Simone Lawrence on Dembski coming underneath.
So inside the 20-yard line. Strebler behind center this time. Pitches it out to Harris. Has a couple blocks, and now D-Light and Harris close to the goal line. The Bombers are going to go first and goal.
Fuck Beamer! Fuck Beamer! Fuck Beamer! Fuck Beamer! Fuck Beamer!
And now,
hey, we're going!
High tempo, looking to punch it in. And it looks like they will. Chris Strebler handing it off to Andrew Harris.
Nice execution on the last couple plays there from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. A little bit of misdirection. The fake sweep and the option to Harris first to set them up in close. And here's the push of that offensive line. Right off the butt of left guard, Patty Neufeld. A second effort from the running back Harris to break the plane.
So the point after coming up from Justin Medlock from the 32-yard line. Andrew Harris coming off another sensational season. Medlock with Weston Dressler holding. Bombers strike first here tonight thanks to Marcus Sale's first interception in his first CFL game, and Andrew Harris doing what Andrew Harris does. Finding the house. Winnipegger, Andrew Harris, second touchdown of the new season.
Take a look, this one from in close. Basically, they're just going to wedge things, meaning everybody's kind of blocking inside and watch for Nick Dembski to come across with a kick-out block to take care of that edge. And Harris just pounds it up in there behind the big boys.
Did not let the Cats substitute or get set, going tempo right off the bat. They got close to that goal line. Making his way up is Rashad Lawrence.
Here we got red 31.
His first CFL game. Draws in tonight. Jeremiah Masoli looking to answer now. Masoli, the Eastern Player of the Week in the CFL, against the Western Player of the Week, Chris Strebler.
MT trips left, tee up, 351, gust on 2, ready?
Everybody got that?
Go! Red 8, set high!
There's the quick rush. Masoli got drilled. Completed pass up near the 35-yard line. For national receiver Mike Jones.
Comes from Tristan Opalugo on the right side of that defensive line. He's the free man. The reason why Jeremiah Masoli knows he's in duck and chuck mode here.
2 back. 31 went out.
Get that ball out and get
2 ready? Yep. Go! Red 8! Red 8, set high!
Double tight ends. Masoli getting open, and Brandon Banks can't believe that he dropped that. Says it's on him. That was a big gainer as well.
Here we go.
We haven't seen much of this from Brandon Banks since he became a starter midway through last year. He's been one of the league's most productive receivers since that time.
Snap thinking run before he caught.
34 Tampa, 8 smoke block. 1, 2, ready.
Reset, second down.
Go, wide 8! Wide 8, said hey!
They'll hand it off. Spinning at the middle. Sean Thomas Erlington.
The University of Montreal product. Yeah, he's a guy who's always been a running back in the past through college, etc., but has taken most of his snaps as a slot back so far this season. But you see the versatility.
5-arm. Empty trips left teammate. 51 dog levels at post. 1, 2, ready.
I've not seen Mercer Timmis.
Hey, flip it at 4, bro.
Burlington native who had a monster game last week.
Hey, 350, 350.
In Edmonton in the
Go,
win.
red 8. Red 8, say hey, hey.
6 receivers out for Masoli. Comes it under the 50-yard line. Adam Bighill on Luke Tasker. Had a pair of touchdowns last week.
Probably doesn't matter in these downs.
Tasker, Mr. Reliable in that receiving core. Get an idea of the range of middle linebacker Adam Bighill. And we talk about versatility. This is a guy who can get it done, whether it's in the box, in the pass rush, or in coverage.
Go, wide 8. Wide 8, say hey, hey.
Got flags everywhere, whistles blowing. This play will not get off.
Chandler Fenner tried to time up the blitz.
7, huh?
Off the defensive left edge.
Let me see. No, I meant they brought the wheel and the mic or whatever.
Offside, Winnipeg number 22. It's a 5-yard penalty, makes it a first down.
The Cats, 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter, just past the midfield stripe now. First and 10. Live mics tonight. Live mic on Mike O'Shea and June Jones. So the quarterbacks starting and back up.
Go, red 8! Red 8 said hey, hey!
Again, 6 receivers. The blitz again. And Terrence Tolliver has his first catch of the night. Looks like he's got about 8.5 yards, almost 9 yards on the play. Rangy receiver, Tolliver.
Once again, great recognition and execution. You're going to see the blitz come from the left side of your screen. Free man, unblocked guy. That's the quarterback's responsibility. He's throwing off of that. Knows he's got to get rid of it. Both edges free in that instance.
Tolliver, who missed all of last season, played one play.
Right. Opposite left bunch, 53 max, TD wide next month. Hold on, ready? Let's go, 2, 2, 2. TD.
ACL last year.
Yeah. Go, red 8.
Second and short. Might they throw here? Looks like they want to. Masoli has his man, and Brandon Banks hangs on this time. Yeah, had a feeling the way they set it up, even talking in the huddle. On a second and short. Now, they're first and goal.
Well, all kinds of misdirection on this one, whether you think it's going to be the run to Nikita Whitlock in the backfield, whether you think it's going to be a hit screen over here, and then they slip Brandon Banks right down the middle of the field. So they caught the free safety, Taylor Loeffler, creeping down low towards the line of scrimmage, and then put that one over his head.
Go, red 8! Red 8 said hey, hey!
First and goal, Masoli. Gonna dance now. Shoots one, but will not get past Jovan Santos Knox. Like a broken play there.
Yeah, definitely, you've got a couple
Procedure.
of teams.
Number 69 did not report as eligible for Hamilton. It's a 5-yard penalty. Will repeat first down.
It's a surprising one. Landon Rice, offensive lineman, backup offensive lineman, plays a lot of snaps as a tight end. Given how much he's played through the first 2 games of the year as a tight end, surprising that he would forget to report on that play.
Big play here defensively for Mike O'Shea.
I can't tell from here, so I can't.
FRZ smoke on 2, ready?
So they move it back.
Let's go, let's go.
Still first down, first and goal. from the 14. Thomas Arlington down near the goal line. Masoli wants a touchdown. Looks like they're getting a touchdown. No signal yet. Looks like it's going to be second down.
It's second down on the 1-yard line.
Nice run from Sean Thomas Arlington, but watch the work. The rookie guard here, Darius Sirocco. You're going to get down block, down block. He's pulling through and leading the way. The personal escort for the running back. Great footwork, great kick out on Big Hill, and that creates the lane.
Sean Thomas Arlington that close to getting his first CFL touchdown. Had a good call. He was down.
Go!
It'll be second and goal. And they'll hand it off again, and they will score. And it is Mercer Timmis. First touch of the ball game, third touchdown of the new season.
Mercer Timmis, in 4 years with the University of Calgary Dinos, had 42 touchdowns. The pace is going on the last couple weeks here for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He might just get there. Timmis, the deep man in that backfield. We're in video game mode here.
Timmis had 133 yards rushing last week in Edmonton, a breakout week. Boy, great bloodlines for Mercer Timmis, granddad, great-granddad, CFL players, great-granddad, a Hall of Famer right here in Hamilton. Mercer carrying on the family tradition right now, pulls the Cats into a tie. Big drive. 10 plays, 88 yards that ate up almost 6 minutes against the Wind. Who grew up going to Iverwind Stadium. Had some heroes growing up, but his biggest heroes, his great-granddad and his granddad who played the game years and years ago.
Mercer Timmis carving out a name for himself. He's going to cap off this Jeremiah Masoli-led drive. And as he's done, spreading the ball around to all his receivers. Sean Thomas Arlington, the other Canadian running back in the lineup. Getting it done to set the table, and Timmis, 2-game touchdown streak partner.
Not bad for a guy who had his legs snapped last Labor Day. What a remarkable recovery and what a breakout he's had last couple of weeks. Remember that name. Mo Leggett. Spun to the turf. Minute 26 for the Bombers with the win in this first quarter. Talked about Mercer Timmis. His great-granddad, Brian Timmis, member of the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. Played with the Hamilton Tigers, then the Wildcats. He coached the Flying Wildcats. That's how they became the Tiger Cats, and was one of the inaugural inductees into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame, which is, by the way,
right here at Tim Hortons Field. Mercer could go upstairs and visit family every day.
Go! 180! 185!
Strebler now.
Look at the inside guy, too.
We're hearing June Jones.
Tell Mike, did Mike pop on that one, by the way?
Great catch!
Make your getaway with intelligent all-wheel drive in the 2018 Nissan Qashqai.
Well, this has been fun so far. We've only just begun.
The fun on that last play for lineman Michael Couture, who caught the pass.
Play action. Dressler out of the backfield.
See how wide the guy is right here? Yeah. I'll show Mike that.
Looks like it's close to a first down for Dressler. Maybe a little bit short.
Oh, nice.
Ranger.
Suck.
Joe Jones going over some of the offense with Mike Filer. Center.
Did just what I said when I called you this morning. See that? Yeah. So one of both.
Go! 180!
Wing formation. Harris with the rock and a big tackle there in the backfield. No gain. Larry Dean, part of that dynamic duo. Dean and Simone Lawrence in the middle for the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Larry Dean flowing, coming downhill to lower the boom. Well, Simone gets a lot of the attention because he's a loud guy, but Larry Dean, tremendous midwife.
Batman and Robin of the Cats, they call themselves Slim and Baby. Streveler again over the top, and it's Dembski right at the first down marker as the clock ticks to zeros in this first quarter.
Quarter.
Thank you, Chris. That is the first quarter. Good one it was. Listening in tonight. Great audio down there. Great game going on at Tim Hortons Field tonight on Friday Night Football. Bombers 7, Cats 7. We are wired for sound. Two teams that got their first wins in week 2, both 1-1. Two of the hottest quarterbacks in the league. One who's 6 years in, one who's 6 weeks in his third game so far. Chris Streveler has already made some noise in the Canadian Football League. And not only do we get to see these two, Masoli and Streveler, tonight, but we get to hear them. What have you heard? What have you seen here so far tonight?
Well, I mean, the big thing from two quarterbacks, what you want to hear is two guys who are speaking with confidence and really taking charge out there. And especially with a guy like Streveler, you know, a rookie, just his third game, third start in there with the veterans, but there is no question who's running that Winnipeg Blue Bomber huddle.
Young guy. This quarterback to go right from college to the Canadian Football League in his first start, 24 years since Anthony Calvillo. The confusion in the backfield, but here goes Streveler. Well, you could hear that a mile away. Chris Streveler, an excitable dude.
You never know between the skill set of Chris Streveler and the play calling of Paul LaPolice whether this is confusion or by design.
That was by design.
Yeah, I mean, they do, after consultation with our man DT, more design quarterback runs than anybody in the league trying to take advantage of Streveler's athleticism.
180
Handed off this time, and Harris is going to throw the football.
Lineman downfield! Lineman downfield!
Harris was carrying that ball.
I don't know. It's a fucked up call. It's a fucked up call.
Bomber team last week that used a little razzle-dazzle with Darvin Adams for a touchdown.
I'm not sure everyone was on the same page at all with that call.
That wasn't designed, I don't think. Streveler backpedals. Goes over the top again to Harris. Made one miss, and he's going to get to the 40, but a little bit short of the first down. Field goal unit likely to come out here. Keep in mind, this is against a very stiff wind for Justin Medlock, who used to kick in Hamilton, by the way.
Sure. Medlock will have the full weather map of the wind currents in this stadium. Place he knows well.
He is a meticulous guy. Does not look like they're going to, or are they going to kick a field goal? Looks like, no, they're going to punt. So again, looking at that wind, feeling that he might not get it there. Medlock. Here's someone onside. Here it's a fake. And it's a fake, and it works to perfection. Jesse breaks. You could see the way they lined up. They lined up with someone onside.
Right, you got to be standing by to manage this.
Yeah, everything they're signaling, it's suggesting that they're trying to direct attention to the wide side. But you see the way Medlock's facing, like he's going to kick it to his left, right on your screen. Hamilton shifted a little bit. Winnipeg took advantage, running it back the other way.
Nothing new from the Mike O'Shea bag of tricks.
Yard right, 38 sweep check. On one, ready?
Strebler back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Go! 180! 180!
Ninth play of the drive. Puts it in the stomach of Harris, likely setting up a throwing down now.
In that play, Adrian Tracy, coming from the backside end spot, came down in a hurry to make the hit. He's a man who's banged up. Now, he or whoever comes in his place is going to need to be very aware, given the speed of Strebler. Should they choose to run into the boundary and bootleg wide side, Strebler's a guy that if you don't honor contain, you're not going to catch him before he outruns that angle and gets to the sideline.
Strebler gets some water. Adrian Tracy being looked at right now in some pain on the field. We'll come back to Tim Horton. So he's up. That's good news. Well, after this game, BC Lions, second game of the season off a bye week against the Edmonton Eskimos. Second half of our doubleheader. The Eskimos went through these two teams to start the season. Beat Winnipeg in the long marathon, lightning-filled game. Adrian Tracy going to the locker room. Then lost to Hamilton last week. Strebler trying to escape. Not this time. Harry Dean will finish him off, but he was wrapped up by a couple.
Cat defense all over Strebler that time.
Strebler into it with Simone Lawrence.
Able to dodge the first couple of tacklers, but Cats were swarming on that one.
So now they are setting up for a field goal, giving them a little more room here this time. Weston Dressler will hold. So that fake punt able to set this up, and Medlock will put it through to give Winnipeg a 3-point lead. Let's go down to the sideline now with more on Jeremiah Masoli. Here's Matthew Shinetti.
Rod and Dwayne, you know, all these years that Jeremiah Masoli has played in the CFL, we really haven't asked him how proud he is to be a Polynesian quarterback. We asked him yesterday, and really, Jeremiah Masoli isn't that articulate, but this time he was very effusive. He talked about the fact that many Samoans and Polynesian players and their descent are usually seen as offensive and defensive linemen, but during his Pop Warner days, when he was an offensive lineman, Jeremiah Masoli and his father, after games, would work the route tree, which is basically all the companion pieces of routes, because how much he wanted to be a quarterback. Masoli talks about the pride in his heritage. The other thing that Samoans and Polynesian descent players are usually known for is playing rugby, and we asked him whether or not that was something that he considered. Masoli smiled and said, "No, I'm way too pretty for that, guys."
He's a class act, Jeremiah Masoli, parents of Polynesian descent. Actually went back to the Americas Samoas this past season. June Jones, also, of course, so prominent in the Hawaiian Islands, the Polynesian Islands. June Jones got Jeremiah Masoli to act as a coach for the Polynesian Bowl, a high school all-star showcase.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
June Jones, of course, a longtime coach, University of Hawaii. Still lives out there. Lawrence. Smothered by Shane Gauthier, who leads the Bombers in special teams tackles early in the season. Jeremiah Masoli is not the first throw-in Samoan.
No. A familiar face to all in the Canadian Football League, Joe Pau Pau, guy who played 11 CFL seasons, coached many more. Legend. The Canadian Football League.
TT.
Masoli grew up idolizing Troy Polamalu.
Go!
Junior Seau.
Red,
And of Samoan descent, Polynesian descent. There's a flag down. Tasker with some running room. So a likely illegal contact according to Mike O'Shea.
On the 3 who was coming off
secondary official.
Illegal contact, Winnipeg number 22. This penalty is declined. It's a first down.
Mike O'Shea, by the way, from here, played in Toronto. One of the greatest defensive players of all time. His bust also here at the Canadian Football Hall of Fame.
Part of last year's class, Mike O'Shea, one of the great
X over divide special on 2. Ready? You can get this. Keep it skinny.
Last minute instruction. We'll keep an eye on that post and make sure he keeps it skinny.
Ready?
Like the Bombers may have moved. There is an offside call. Masoli had running room if he wanted it. Decides to throw a strike downfield. Terrence Tolliver.
Offside, Winnipeg defense. Penalty declined. It's a first down.
Is the game sometimes. Language can get a little blue. Apologies if the occasional word
H
slips
on
through.
opposite right, 134 Miami X, laser O-line box on 2. Ready?
Did you swear a lot when you play?
Box.
Never. Not once.
Only when you're in the broadcast.
I'm on that 7-second delay part.
Masoli. Banks. Low-legged caught up with him. Another penalty flag.
Hey, I can take him back out of field goal range. I can take him back out of field goal range and decline it.
2, huh? You got number 2.
You want to take him back?
Oh, he's already crossing.
Okay, decline it. Decline it.
Holding, Hamilton number 13. Penalty is declined. It's going to be second down.
Here Mike O'Shea consulting with his assistant coaches, spotters in the booth.
Listen up. Hey, hockey beta. Flock to flank right. 34 Tampa, F arc. Hockey beta, ready? Let's go. Flock already?
Hockey beta, only in Canada.
Hockey, go. Ready, set, hey!
2nd and 10.
Let it roll.
Changes his cadence, caught the Bombers. Bombers jumping. So it'll be 2nd and 5.
Between our own guys, you're making them twitchy too.
We talk all the time about changing up that snap count. You can get a sense of it from up here, but now you're actually getting a chance to hear it and the emphasis on certain syllables.
Offside, Winnipeg number 92. We'll go up 5 yards, repeat second down.
Greg Nevis, guilty party.
Let's go!
Talking to those linemen.
Quads right. Flip 52 max, X choice on 2, ready?
You hate seeing those defensive tackles, the guys right in front of the ball, go offside.
2nd and 5 from the 43.
Go, ready, set, hit.
Bombers loaded up, and here they come. There goes the ball. And another one that Brandon Banks would like to have back. That was in the gloves.
Let's go. And you'll get a look here at how Masoli has to hurry up his motion with Chandler Fenner coming off his right. Nikita Whitlock just got a piece of him late. But Masoli knows it's got to be out in a hurry. Little extra zip on that, but as you said, one that Brandon Banks could have and should have had.
Lirim Hajrullahu, longest this season is 44. Longest last year was 50. It's at the 50. New tie cap, former Bomber, buries it and ties it. Back and forth we go here. Friday Night Football, good punch, counter punch so far. When we come back, Matthew Shinetti will talk about Chris Streveler, star on the rise.
10 spicy nuggets.
Go, Chris Streveler, just coming out of college in South Dakota. Now he's in the Canadian Football Football League. With more, here's Matthew Shinetti.
Ron and Dwayne, when we asked Chris Streveler if it mattered to him that he was the CFL Player of the Week in the West, he said it didn't. And then he went on and talked about Mike O'Shea and the veterans that he has among them, because the fact is he's still earning respect. He's got to walk into that huddle with a bunch of CFL veterans. The fact is Mike O'Shea told us that's probably the most important thing, that he has to earn the respect, but he has guys like Darvin Adams and Andrew Harris and Darius Bowman around him. But when you watch Chris Streveler before the game, as I did, you can see the deference that he pays to the veterans around him, going up to them, asking them particular specific questions about not just their tendencies, but his throws, their motions, where they're going to be on the field. It's still a learning process for him in week 3, and he knows who to talk to, guys.
Well, he's a quick learner, obviously already. Injury to Matt Nichols could have been devastating for the Bombers. Instead, this kid has been unbelievable. Now he has to dance, and he has to take off, and he decides to pitch it out to Dressler, who dropped it.
What happened?
So it'll be 3rd down now.
Missed opportunity there for Dressler and the Bombers. But you get a good look here at the mobility of Chris Streveler in that pocket, but eyes downfield looking to make a play. You had Don Unamba in a bind. Unamba, the nickel linebacker, recognizing and respecting the speed of Streveler.
Off that punt. Okay. The game clock runs. We could have taken another 15 seconds off that, right? I didn't know. The win game, yeah, no problem.
Brandon Banks again back. First 2 and out in this ball game tonight. Medlock boots it right to his ex-teammate. Banks, stutter step, and then smothered near the 37. Penalty flag down, way back at the 48-yard line. Bombers been downfield a little quickly. We'll sort that out when we come back. Live mics tonight, Friday Night Football. Brandon Banks, ever since June Jones took over, money in the banks for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Smallest guy on the field, the heart of a lion, Brandon Banks. With more on his story, back down to Matthew Shinetti.
Now, Rod, maybe Brandon Banks hasn't had the start to this game he would want to have with those 2 drops, but you talk about the heart of a lion. We know that he's Speedy B. We know the reputation he has. Over the last 12 games in June Jones' offense, he has over 1,100 yards. We pay less attention to those hands and more to the physicality, because especially last week in that first quarter, in a really key throw that had to be made when the game was tied at 7, there was Brandon Banks going in really triple coverage and picking up the ball. We asked him who his 3 toughest players in the CFL were. Number 3, Jeremiah Masoli. Number 2, Mike Riley. Number 1, there he is, Brandon Banks.
And he wasted no time yesterday. Who's the toughest guy? I am the toughest guy.
He also had himself ranked first on the humility list.
Yes, he did. But pound for pound, how can you argue with that?
Well, I think he's going to win a lot of contests pound for pound.
Yeah. And Brandon with little Speedy in the house. And the family is up. Just slightly smaller than Brandon. Remember when we first saw him, we thought maybe he was a ball boy up there. He has carved quite a career. Always dangerous. As is this guy, Luke Tasker. Ripped out of bounds by Chandler Fenner. But it's a first down, 15-yard pickup for Tasker.
Good look at the eyes of Jeremiah Masoli. Looking off coverage downfield before delivering underneath.
Look at those eyes. Matt had those kind of eyes in the National Football League.
Right here.
Looks like Masoli's going to send out 6.
Red 8, said hit.
4-man rush for the Bombers. Quick one at the 50-yard line. 9 yards for Mike Jones.
Hey! Make him throw the out. He's good.
Mike O'Shea constantly teaching. If you heard him a few minutes ago talking to Chris Streveler, a lesson in clock management against the wind, how you want to use up that play clock, use up the other team's time with the wind at their backs.
Get deep, Taylor.
33, Denver on 2, ready?
A lot of head coaches oversee a little bit more. Mike O'Shea very hands-on.
They're going to the field.
Tight end set here.
Push over Taylor.
Sean Thomas Erlington is devoured at the line of scrimmage.
Can I get us?
By Drake Nevis.
And Nevis, former Ticat, began his career here in Hamilton. LSU product, great penetration. He got it edge there on the center, Mike Filer. Slow that one up.
It's going to be third down and inches. Mercer Timmis is back in the huddle.
Teammate 350 dog levels at post. On 2, ready?
We're at the big white. Big white, Cherry, come get it.
Hey, right here. Go. Cherry.
There's some confusion here.
Cherry, get on the ace. Beta.
But it's third and inches.
Let's go, Oregon. Beta, go, Red 8 said hut.
Masoli goes right side and just got that by a yard. Coming out of the huddle, there was definitely a communication breakdown.
Well, it was neat to hear, though. Again, you talk about a quarterback taking charge. In the calm of Jeremiah Masoli, it sounded like there was panic. Guys didn't know where they were going. He knew exactly where everybody needed to be. Got them there in a timely fashion. Got the playoffs successfully and on time.
Levels at post. Hockey 2, ready? Come on, on the ball. Beta. Go, Red 8.
No, but
Red 8 said hut.
he came inside the last
Come on, man.
Cats were so far offside.
He came in when Masoli came through. But
Masoli tried to...
Offside, Hamilton number 17. 5-yard penalty.
Tried to quicken the play, and then I think just the cadence and everybody was just awry.
Well, I think what you had here was a cadence that was designed to try and draw the defense offside. These guys were supposed to come back and reset. And somewhere in the communication that was lost to the receivers over on that side of the field.
Hey, pump and go! Go! Red 8 said hut!
Here comes the Bombers blitz. Masoli off his back foot, lays it in. Jalen Saunders, biggest passing play for the Cats so far in this ball game, down to the Winnipeg 40, 23-yard gain.
Nice protection by that Hamilton Ticat offensive line. Keep an eye on that front 5. Taking care of business. Masoli buys a little time with a little shuffle to his left before dropping it into Saunders.
On 2, ready? Beta, go, Red 8! Red 8 said hut!
Thomas Erlington has to go. What a play! Leap of faith from Sean Thomas Erlington, running back / hurdler.
Back-to-back showcase weeks for the Ticats. 2 Canadian running backs. Last week it was Mercer Timmis going over the century mark. And tonight, Sean Thomas Erlington
goes over Taylor Loeffler.
Finding his way onto the highlight reel.
Inside the red zone. Offside call here, it looks like. No flags. Terrence Tolliver snares that. 3-minute warning before halftime.
I got front side there.
Tie ball game. Live Mike Night on Friday Night Football from Steeltown. Boys in the studio coming up at the half, including DT. Derek Taylor with the details on tonight's quarterbacks.
I'm Derek Taylor. These are the details. Jeremiah Masoli loves max protection. The Ticats have used 2 extra blockers 56% of the time, far more than anybody else. Despite sacrificing receivers for blockers, Masoli has a passer rating of 129 on those plays, best in the league.
All right, DT, some good numbers coming up. Big numbers again from both of these guys so far tonight. Masoli well protected. Evan Rice lining up as the tight end. Thomas Erlington on second down will not get the first down. 2:37 to go before the half. It'll be third down and a long 2 yards.
Field goal. Adam Big Hill was all over that one.
Hey!
That was a huge
Be smart.
tackle.
Hey! A yard and a half!
Mike O'Shea wants that yard and a half because it's 3rd and 3. Offside would obviously let the Cats go first and goal.
Well, and he knows his team.
Let's go!
defensively has bitten a few times here tonight on some hard counts from Jeremiah Masoli to be drawn offside. So very cautious on O'Shea's part.
Guy who won the Grey Cup for Toronto last November, now in Hamilton, has made 9 field goals in a row. Lirim Hajrullahu making 10 in a row. First lead of the ball game for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. 10-play drive. And here comes the young buck, Chris Streveler. Suddenly becoming a household name in the Peg.
In South Dakota, you're in Vermilion, South Dakota. It's 10,000 people, so it doesn't matter if you're the quarterback of the football team or, you know, working at the local grocery store. Everybody recognizes everybody. So being in Winnipeg, you know, obviously at first, you know, nobody knows you. And, you know, I'm out to dinner last night, and a fan comes up and takes a picture with me, and I'm driving in my car, somebody like honking their horn at me, talking about, oh, go Bombers, great game. I'm just like, this is kind of crazy. Like, I never thought it'd be like this, and, you know, that's not why you play football, but, you know, it just says a lot about the fan base in Winnipeg, how great the fans are, how passionate they are.
Passionate they are, and they love watching this guy because you just saw, again, the mobility that
right
he has.
This is exactly what it says. It's a specific right hash.
He asked Mike O'Shea yesterday.
Here we go. H right Taz exit. 64 boost. I want it.
If he had ever seen anyone like Chris Streveler before in all his time in the CFL, and he said,
yeah, 25 years. No one quite like him not to come in the way he has.
Streveler dodges one and then throws against his body, across his body to Dressler, took a lick. And he and Simone Lawrence having a lot of conversation up there. He got rocked.
Yeah, trying to shake it off, but you know this one hurt.
Larry Dean. Did the rocking. And that one hurt. Trying to get a report on Streveler. They have got the wind knocked right out of him. There's Banks again. Speedy B on the sideline. Knocked out by Jesse Briggs. Good return from Brandon Banks, who used to do that regularly and used to take in the distance. Seeing some more punt return time tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who had been their primary returner this year, Frankie Williams, a backup DB, pressed into the starting lineup with an injury to Richard Leonard. So if you're going to be using a starter as your returner anyway, why not the best in the business?
Opposite right, Tar, 351, Bomber T-Mesh Hank on 2, ready?
Chance for the Cats to get the lead, keep the lead before halftime and extend it.
Play clock.
The replay official just corrected the spot. It's first down on the 53-yard line.
Yeah, okay. Just outside release or whatever. Yeah. Let's go. Same thing. Beta? Yeah. Beta. Go. Red 8. Say hit.
Solely one of his few errant tosses tonight. That was on him.
Hey, hard count.
He's softened outside wide.
We have seen something
Flank
there.
left trade, flip 52 max. Z over device special, hockey beta. Ready? Let's go.
We know they run a lot of hockey beta.
Red 8, say hit. Let it roll. Go, Red 8, say hit.
Quads to the left, he's looking that way. Wants to throw, now he goes, and he's brought down. A great play there by Craig Rowe. Chased down Jeremiah Masoli and sacked him. And the Bombers are going to get the ball back. And a chance to put some points on the board before halftime.
Good discipline there by Craig Rowe.
That guy peeled off.
Make sure he maintained that outside leverage. Masoli kind of gave him that stop and go move, trying to get outside. Rowe coming from the left side of your screen. see the advantage of that long reach as well of the defensive lineman. Reach out and haul down the quarterback.
Oh, had 7 sacks last year with the BC Lions.
Go get it!
Kevin Fogg is going nowhere. Backwards a couple of yards and another long field. See how Strebler is here. Got hammered. Larry Dean. Former Bomber quarterback Buck Pierce.
The guy whose work with Strebler has been underrated. We talk a lot about Paul Lafourcade.
Here we go. We're in turtle. We're in turtle. Ace right. 30 bar. About one. Ready? Want base or no?
The work of quarterback coach Buck Pierce.
Go!
We underestimated.
180! 180!
7 for 11 is Strebler. Andrew Harris. They didn't abandon the run completely yet. You sometimes hear the audio from the speakers in the helmet where the plays are being called in.
Timeout! Timeout! Timeout!
Strebler said that took some getting used to.
Timeout. Hamilton.
Never had somebody in his helmet before.
Yeah, something a little different, certainly. Those voices in your head.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing, man.
June Jones hoping to get his team one more opportunity with the ball and the wind at their backs. Calling timeout.
It's funny listening to Jones when the defense is on the field. He's normally just talking all offense, isn't he?
That has certainly been his area of expertise over the course of his career.
He's got Jerry Glanville to run the D. Legend. Option play. Harris straight on. Out near the 20-yard line, close to the first down marker. Some anger down there. Simone Lawrence right in the middle of all that angst.
Can't imagine Simone Lawrence stirring the pot.
He and Larry Dean, simply put, one of the best tandems in the game.
Thought Simone would be on his best behavior tonight. He told us yesterday his mom was going to be here today.
We said we'd give her a shot. Yeah.
Fuck!
Be here. Simone's a character. Medlock. Again, time for the Cats here. Could get good field position. Brandon Banks.
Come on, D!
Told us yesterday he likes handling the punt duties. Just hasn't been able to do it much lately because he's been so busy offensively, but clearly getting
All right, let's go down, put him in.
the workload tonight.
Let's go put him in. Let's go, y'all.
Quads right, flip 52 max, X choice on 2, ready? Just read it.
Down, right?
Just read it.
You know you got to go down there.
So the 4 receivers to his right.
Go! Red 8! Red 8, said hut!
Solely looks left. And Banks wisely goes out of bounds, stops the clock at 43 seconds, 42 seconds here. And already in field goal position with that wind.
They're in field goal range.
We'll need you, and we've got Mike O'Shea to explain these things.
Exactly.
They're already in field goal range. They're going to fucking try and score.
Need job!
That wind.
Go ahead.
It's howling
Go,
here.
Red 8! Red 8, said hut!
He's looking for a sack. Solely spiral back shoulder to Banks. A year ago at this time, Brandon Banks wasn't seeing the football.
No, sure wasn't. We'll certainly talk more about it as the game goes on, but interesting conversation with June Jones about his evaluations of some players and how he wanted to use them once he took over.
Flank right trade, flip 53 max. Z under, X over on 2, ready?
Brandon Banks targeted 10 times already in this game.
Go, Red 8! Red 8, said hut!
35 to go before halftime. Masoli, pocket closes. Now he has to run and throw. The penalty flag as he was hauled down in the backfield.
Major foul, horse-collared tackle.
Check that for me,
Winnipeg
please.
number 94. This is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Michael Shea wants the spotters to check to see if it was a horseshoe.
Is it?
Horse collar tackle.
Look at Jackson Jeffcoat in pursuit.
Back up, gentlemen.
Is this a horse collar tackle? Looks like it.
That right hand. First grab. He looked like he readjusted, but that first grab didn't come up on the back of the pads.
Strong. Left, flip, 53 max, Navy, switch corner on 2,
Richie,
ready?
that was the horse collar
Navy
too,
over
right?
here. Switch. Let's go, Brandon, come on. Go, ready.
First and 10.
Ready, set, hit.
Cats threatening again. Masoli going end zone for Saunders.
Jalen Saunders had a little trouble tracking that ball in the air. He needed to redirect to the outside a little sooner.
Still have plenty of time for a couple of shots here.
Listen up, strong right. 351 bomber, T-stay, X-post, switch on 2, ready? No fault, James.
Looks like he slipped as well up there. They got a chance here to
go, ready.
Get a first down and get a couple more plays. Well, they go for it all. Ball's on the turf. Masoli spinning. Drive's going to end here with a field goal attempt.
That's me.
Back, Pirate back.
You heard Masoli take responsibility. No issue with the snap. He just lost it. Peeking downfield, you can see those eyes.
As soon as you
look
get
away
up
from
above
the
the
ball as it
nameplate.
was
No, yeah, you did.
coming in.
Yeah, you did. No, but you had the jersey. You had the jersey, Jackson. It's on the replay.
Replay doesn't lie. Hiralahu. Third attempt of the night. Michael Shea and Jackson Jeffcoat going at it on the sideline. Liram Hiralahu on the final play of the first half. 3 field goals tonight. He's now made 11 straight. Interesting first half of football. Anybody's ball game. 16-10 the score. Let's send it back to the studio. Here's Rod Smith, Jock, Milton, Matt.
Thank you, Rod Black. Yeah, the panel's all here. Interesting sights in Edmonton. The Eskimos coming off a loss to the Ticats, taking on the BC Lions coming off a bye after they beat Montreal in the opener. So that's after this at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific time. Good first half for Hamilton running back Sean Thomas Erlington. 48 yards. Here he is now with Matthew Shinetti.
Well, Sean, it's a live mic game, so tell us, what was the play that was called before you hurdled Taylor Loeffler?
It was a simple run on the outside, and I saw it open up on the backside, and after that, it's all history.
What did you see out of their defense that you're going to take into the halftime to make the adjustments?
I think they're fast to adjust to the ball. We just got to get them off guard, and that's about it.
Appreciate this.
Thank you.
Thanks in part to him, they have more than twice the offense net yards over the Bombers right now, and he had that great hurdle too. Second half coming up.
This program may contain coarse language that could offend some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Well, they are putting on a show tonight. We're listening in as well. Live mics tonight as we get ready for the second half at Tim Hortons Field with the hometown Tiger Cats leading the Blue Bombers 16-10. Here's Andrew Harris with Matthew Shinetti.
Andrew, this game is finally balanced right now. Might need a big play. What do you guys have to do to execute in the second half?
I mean, just take it one play at a time. I don't think they're doing anything overly spectacular to stop us right now. We're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. I mean, we just got to calm down, come out and play football. Just like I said, take it one play at a time.
So much veteran presence in that huddle. How are you guys helping Chris Streveler grow play to play?
I mean, the biggest thing is just keeping him calm, helping out the little nuances of the game. But I mean, he acts like a veteran in that huddle, so he's doing just fine. And we're looking for him to make some big plays in the second half. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you.
Well, he certainly has, Chris Streveler. There's Rashad Lawrence back. Cats will have the wind still blowing from the south to the north, which will be right to left on your screen. The Cats get the wind. Bombers won the toss. They will have the wind in the fourth quarter, and it could be a factor here. A lot of fun listening in. Mike's on the quarterbacks and the coaches tonight. Lawrence, his first CFL game, weaves his way up near the 36-yard line.
Let's go blue.
Here's Jeremiah Masoli, Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Pretty good numbers first half.
16 of 22, 186 yards for Masoli.
Big blue.
One interception.
Opposite right, 52 max Hank. On 2, ready? Slow down if you get the flat read.
Looks like he's looking left.
Go, red 8. Red 8 said hut, hut.
Indeed he is. Looking to Brandon Banks, who's been targeted almost a dozen times, has had a couple of drops. But no fooling the Bombers secondary. And again, it's the newcomer who already had an interception playing in his first CFL game, Marcus Sales. Getting a lot of playing time here tonight, Dwayne.
Opposite left, 53 max Hank. On 2, ready? Here you go, speed. Hey, off. Go, red 8. Red 8 said hut, hut.
Well, he said here we go speedy, but he's going the other way, right side. And Tolliver looks like he'll get the spot and will move the sticks.
And I just love the awareness by Masoli. The thing you heard him yelling off. Brandon Banks, his wide receiver on the left side, was about to line up as he normally would on the line of scrimmage. They had a tight end there, and it would have created an issue with the formation had Banks been on the line. So just the awareness
Opposite
again.
Right,
You're
flip 52
sensing
max. Z drag, Houston Scissors on 2, ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You know, the understanding, I mean, it's every quarterback in the league, but just that awareness, you got to know not just what you're doing on a play, but where all 12 guys have to be.
Wide 8 said hut, hut.
Soley delivers again. Tasker lunges for that first down marker into Winnipeg territory. Almost 10 yards. Looks like they're going to give him 9, so it'll be second down and 1.
Second and 1, let's get it.
Getting it out there to the wide side.
Quads right, same 34 Tampa lock on 2, ready?
So
beta, same 34.
Will they throw here on second down? And short, looks like they might.
Bravo, go, wide 8. Wide 8 said hut, hut.
He's going to keep it in the gut of Thomas Erlington. Sean Thomas Erlington before this game last season, 1 carry, Dwayne, 1 yard.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier in the game, didn't necessarily see this coming. They're kind of using, I guess, packaged pairs. Thomas Erlington typically in there with Terrence Tolliver. You'll see Nikita Whitlock come in for Thomas Erlington with Landon Rice, as it's sort of one American, one Canadian in each pairing, depending on the personnel package they want. 7-man protection that you heard DT talk about, it'll be Rice and Whitlock typically.
Go, red 8! Red 8 said hut, hut!
First and 10. Masoli scrambling now and throws, and what a catch! Jalen Saunders stretches up high, and Masoli, those quick feet in the backfield, bought some time with the protection. Connects again.
Sliding to his left, but watch how he takes the time to get squared up and get his feet set to make the throw here. Slide, slide, slide. Sees his guy. Sets and throws. Nice delivery.
Former Oklahoma Sooner, Jalen Saunders.
Go, wide 8! Wide 8 said hut, hut!
Cats have own time of possession tonight, and Thomas Erlington is wrapped up and ripped down Jovan Santos Knox.
You all right?
Loss of 2.
Santos Knox earning full-time starting duty at that weak side linebacker position this year. A guy who really made his mark early last year as a special teamer and found his way onto the defense as the season went on.
Strong right, flip 52 max. Navy, switch corner on 2, ready? Navy.
They go double tights here.
Go! Red 8! Red 8, said hut!
Bombers showing blitz. And once again now Brandon Banks has some room. A little cutback and down inside the red zone. A late flag just flew.
We're going forward, we're going forward.
Legal participation, Winnipeg number 19. His helmet came off and he kept playing. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's a first down.
It's Kyrie Wilson.
We're going to full.
Lost his lid. Kept playing. You cannot.
Well, don't play safety.
Hey, he didn't touch anybody. 24. Hey, he didn't kill it. Just because he jogged after the play, he didn't get involved in the play. He did not get involved in the play. He didn't touch anybody. Okay. He didn't. No, he ran, but he didn't get inside.
Coach Osh a little frustrated tonight. His team down 6.
I appreciate his frustration as he's kind of looking for some definition of participation on illegal participation.
You got 40 yards. There's 40 yards.
You lose your bucket, and it's not your fault losing your bucket.
Get inside the tank.
I mean, you can't participate in the play. You can't go and make a tackle. But what Mike O'Shea is saying is he's jogging,
52,
but he's not running.
Correction on the application. The penalty will be declined because the gain was greater. It's still first down. It's at the 20-yard line.
Here you go, team. Quads right, 52.
Didn't really matter.
Just read it, baby.
Keep an eye on the left side of your screen.
Go! Red 8! Red 8, said hey! Hey!
Tight ends again. The protection. Masoli moves the pocket. Goes against his body. Saunders again. Now they'll go first and goal. And Jalen Saunders starting to put on a show with Jeremiah Masoli. 16-yard gain down inside the 5.
Right. You get a look at the awareness of Saunders on this play when he catches it to know where contact is coming. Brandon Banks did something similar on the last play. That concentration on the ball, but then the immediate reaction to avoid a would-be tackler.
2 ready? We're going to the right.
Jeremiah Masoli looking to make it 8 straight games with 300 yards passing. Has thrown for 249 already.
Go! Blue 8!
First and goal.
Blue 8 said hey! Hey!
And they'll give it off once again. Touchdown, Timmis. They use this guy only near the goal line? Mercer Timmis. A pair of touchdowns in back-to-back games. 4 in 2 weeks. Oski wee.
Once again, we'll take a look at the work of the Hamilton Tiger Cat offensive line. Watch how Timmis is able to bend this one all the way back to the left. Wash it down. Whitlock secures the 2 rushers who come upfield and basically kind of overrun the play. Just start it to the right, bend it back to the left, and come underneath those defenders.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for 2 here. Make it a 2-possession touchdown game. 2 converted touchdowns. Right now, Hamilton owning the scoreboard and owning the game clock as well. Looking for 2 here. Making a 14-point lead. Masoli has Saunders almost picked, so it'll remain 22-10. What a disparity, though. Time of possession.
Yeah, remarkable. 22 minutes, 30 seconds versus just 12:29. Hamilton with a 10-minute advantage.
Mercer Timmis in the house again. Last year, Mercer Timmis, and the year before, 2 seasons combined, just 8 carries for 26 yards, has now become a fixture in the backfield for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, with C.J. Gable moved, Alex Green nicked up, Timmis gets to play. The Calgary Dino has 4 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks.
I was looking back at the Ticats 2016 draft class. First 3 picks, Brandon Revenberg, Mercer Timmis, and Mike Jones, all seeing all sorts of kind, making big contributions on offense for them this year.
Mo Leggett with the fake that reverse. 9 minutes to go. Big drive again. Clock-eating drive, real estate-eating drive for Jeremiah Masoli.
Yeah, wearing down the defense, sucking any momentum away from the Winnipeg offense. Once again, it's Masoli spreading it around. A couple of nice efforts from his receivers. Mercer Timmis, the finisher.
Chris Strevler, who's hardly been on the field.
Deep.
And coming off of back-to-back weeks of 3 touchdown passes.
Well, this is, sorry, partner, this is one of the things about these long drives, is Strevler can't get in the groove.
For the first time in the regular season since he took over, really looking frazzled. They can right the ship. And just threw that to the turf. And Ben Majors looking at the officials to see if that was grounding, but there was somebody in the area. The frustration mounts for the young quarterback and the Blue Bomber offense.
Well, it looked like Andrew Harris was trying to get set up for the screen, but the Ticats sniffed it out and took away the first option on this play, leading to the throwaway from Strevler.
86 points their first 2 games for the Bombers, just 10 here tonight. Hamilton defense doing a number, but the offense keeping the Bomber offense off the field. So bounce near the near sideline where Brandon Branks just steps out of bounds. Our live mic night will continue. Hamilton Tiger Cats looking to win their home opener tonight. Mercer Timmis scoring touchdowns again on Friday Night Football. Week 3 continues tonight. Coming up next, Jeremiah Johnson, the BC Lions. Mike Riley, the former Lion, and Odell Willis makes his return to the brick field at Commonwealth. Coming up after this one tonight, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Hamilton Tiger Cats trailed early. Blue Bombers were looking good offensively, but it's been Jeremiah Masoli's night again. Continues to find open men. And that Hamilton Tiger Cat run and shoot has been gaining a lot of traction.
Well, we talked to Jude Jones yesterday, and he talked about how management and the scouting staff has done a terrific job of bringing in what he described as the kind of players I wanted here.
52 max, dog, Z, go on 2, ready?
What kind of players did he want?
Yeah, what kind of players do you want?
Let's go, team.
Fast guys.
Yeah, there you go. And architect of the run and shoot offense, Mouse Davis. Soli's getting good protection too. That front line's done a good job. And again, connecting with Jalen Saunders, close to a first down. 8-yard pickup.
Take a look once again. 7-man protection.
The Hamilton Tiger Cats. 33 Denver lock on 2, ready?
Guy who can move that pocket. Guy with so many weapons.
Go, Blue 8!
Mercer Timmis in the backfield now. Gets the rock. And then carries a few. The former Calgary Dino again grew up in the area. Boy, he was excited to talk with us yesterday as well. First time in the chair for the young guy.
Next time he calls her, I'm just doing it.
Great chat.
Hey.
Talks like a guy who's been around here for a while.
Quad's right. Quad's right. Same. 34 Tampa. Sonic. Ready? Sonic, fellas. Sonic.
Timmis is a guy for whom football has been a big part of his life.
Set, go!
Thomas Earlington cutting back now. Masoli leading the blocking. Or maybe. And then Thomas Earlington scampers for a first down.
I'm too slow.
Jeremiah explaining why he didn't lead the convoy. Nice cutback and escape here by the former Montreal Canadien.
Opposite left. 53 max, hang pump on 2, ready?
What a luxury this is with these two Canadian backs, Thomas Earlington and Timmis. Inside the 25. Now a little pump and go. Got his man. Touchdown! Terrence Tolliver. Couple of flags down on the far side. Might be against Winnipeg.
Illegal contact on the receiver. Winnipeg number 36. This penalty is declined. It's a touchdown.
And Terrence Tolliver has his first touchdown as a Hamilton Tiger Cat since 2016. Missed all of last year, and how good must that feel for a guy who missed most of 2017?
Yeah, this one's been a long time coming. Injured in the first quarter of the season opener last year. The double move, which is what leads Marcus Sayles to try and grab him and take that illegal contact penalty. Sayles got the interception in the first quarter, and he got the best of a jump ball situation with Tolliver, but revenge is a dish best served cold. At least 2 quarters later for Terrence Tolliver.
Jeremiah Masoli for the 8th straight game. Close to a CFL record now. 300 yards passing. Terrence Lee Tolliver, the touch. The 2 JMs. And Johnny Manziel. We might see Manziel tonight. The way the game's going. Jeremiah Masoli. How about this? Dwayne Ford inching his way closer to historic numbers.
Pretty impressive company right there. 8 consecutive games of 300-plus yards through the air for Jeremiah Masoli.
Only Ken Austin and Sam Echeverry. And Echeverry back in 1956, Austin in 1991. 9 straight 300-yard games. Masoli over 300. The Bombers have a long way to climb right now. Jeremiah Masoli, 3rd straight week. Yes. Weaving some magic.
Hey man, y'all gonna have to beat me there, I promise you that. Y'all gonna have to beat me with that play. Hey, he dropped it! He dropped it! He dropped it! He dropped it! From now on, he don't got no name. His name, 89. That's his name. Number 89.
That is classic rivalry stuff. Deontay Spencer and number 89, Duron Carter, of course. From mic'd up players to behind-the-scenes action, CFL Wired. Latest in CFL football highlights. Catch it Thursday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on TSN 3 and 5. That seems rather redundant based on what we're watching tonight. This is Wired.
Blink 1. Queen left, 31 Y bar. On blink 1. Ready? Base. Blink 1.
Chris Stredler's going to have to play catch-up. Still loads of time. Late 3rd quarter. Go back to the turf here.
Continuing the Canadian running back theme. Timmis and Thomas Earlington for the Tiger Cats.
Here we go. Hey, we're going on Q1. Left under. 30 blunt R fast on Q1. Ready?
Hamilton outgaining Winnipeg in this football game offensively. 367 yards to just 109.
The defense on beast mode right now for the Cats.
Have to go.
2nd and 3.
Defense able to play at a level of intensity, Rod, because they're well rested. You look at the long drives by Hamilton's offense. Defense is reaping the benefits of that.
So once again, Justin Medlock. 5 straight 2-and-outs. Induced by the Cat defense. Bomber offense that is sputtering here after such a great start. Bombers will get the wind in the fourth. They've got to score some points in a hurry. Speedy B still on his feet. And then knocked out of bounds by Fenner. 28-10 Cats. Happy Canada Day weekend, everybody, watching across our great country. And those of you watching in the U.S., happy 4th of July next week. Watching on ESPN tonight, we may see some Johnny Manziel if this game goes the way it is going right now, but the Bombers do not count them out yet. We saw this Winnipeg team mount some serious comebacks last year. There's Johnny Manziel, much talked about. The fascination of him coming north of the border. Has not seen a second of action in the regular season. Did see action in 2 preseason games.
His arrival here in Hamilton, his signing, sparked instant quarterback controversy, but the play of Jeremiah Masoli through the first 3 weeks of the regular season has hushed that talk in a hurry.
Crazy, nice doing, folks.
This nigga said, yeah.
Injury on the field. The Winnipeg Blue Bomber Derek Jones needs some assistance to the sideline. We'll try to get an update. So what's happened.
Keep an eye on the left side of your screen here. Derek Jones, number 0, coming all the way around. Just went down awkwardly there, the tail end of the play.
Dad Ed Jones, a 5-time Grey Cup champion, formerly with the Eskimos. Masoli gunning again, completing again, and once again it's Tolliver having a monster night himself.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Rod, through 2 weeks of Terrence Tolliver being back in this lineup, he sure doesn't look like a guy who had been out for a full year.
And with an ACL injury.
We saw him come up there pointing at his knee. Good recognition of coverage again.
Off the ball.
6 catches, 84 yards. For double T.
Go,
and
Red
a touchdown.
Red 8 said hut, hut.
Masoli on fire right now. Just picking the Bombers secondary apart. Brandon Banks moves the chains once more.
We talked about the Polynesian heritage of Jeremiah Masoli, but he comes from pretty good school lineage in terms of quarterback.
On 2, ready?
Split his high school time between 2 different schools. St. Louis High School in Hawaii. He preceded Marcus Mariota. Sarah High School in California. Tom Brady previously.
Yeah, I'd say tripped up is Timmis. So Timmis, who hasn't had a lot of yardage tonight, 4 carries, but a pair of touchdowns.
And that's good preparation from that Winnipeg defense.
Come on, let's go. We're going hockey. Opposite left. Flip 53 max. X drag. Houston scissors. Hockey beta. Ready? Hockey, hockey, hockey.
We saw Timmis able to get the edge, get around the corner against Edmonton a lot last week. Santos Knox recognized that and got contained.
Let it roll, let it roll. Go, Red 8.
Solely sees the blitz coming. Fires far sideline. Tasker short of a first down, so the Bomber defense tightens.
Hey, what are we going to do there? We're going all the way?
Cooper.
This is tough.
His first CFL game at Dixie State University in Utah.
And you just heard Masoli talking, I believe, to his running back, Mercer Timmis, trying to sort out what they want to do with protection against a certain look. Timmis came all the way to the backside, but there were still 3 guys. For Winnipeg, able to get through into the backfield on that. I'm sure there will be some discussion on the sideline.
Lirim Hairola, whose only blemish is a missed point after. 3 for 3 on field goals. 4 of 4. He's made 12 in a row. Hairola, with time winding down in his third quarter, and the Cats starting to sail away here. Up 21 points.
Skyscraper, starring Dwayne Johnson, in theaters July 13th.
You know, I think you could be in a Dwayne Johnson movie.
I just missed him by a year in Calgary.
Did you?
I went back there in '96. He had been there in '95. If he had stuck around a little longer, we might have been. It would have been me and The Rock instead of Kevin Hart.
The Rock and the Boulder.
Go! 180! 180, son!
Strebler needs to get it going and light a spark here. Nick Dembski slides out of bounds. It's the final play of the third quarter, and the Bombers down 3 touchdowns. After an electrifying start, they have been silenced here. Jeremiah Masoli and the Cats in their home opener. Chance to go to 2-1. 15 minutes to go here at Tim Hortons Field in the Hammer on Friday Night Football. This was a close game after one quarter. This was a close game at halftime. The Hamilton Tiger Cats are breaking it open here, and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers really no answer. But look at the difference, time of possession for the Cats. They just own the football, own the game clock right now.
Yeah, well, and it's funny, you look back at the Winnipeg game against Montreal and the way that game started off. Winnipeg's first offensive drive, they ate up pretty much half of the first quarter of that football game, and they kind of set the tone in that way. It wears out a defense, and it can be hard to recover. You look now, Winnipeg, in terms of the coin toss, etc., has played for the wind in the fourth quarter, but you wonder if what Hamilton has been able to do in terms of time of possession and wearing them down,
763,
if they've dug them into too deep a hole, and now they may be too tired to kind of fight their way back in the fourth.
5 straight 2-and-outs. Second and a throwing down for Strebler. 4-man rush stepping up.
Mike has 2.
And Darius Bowman is well short of the first down. And this defense gathers together. And they have had some interesting celebrations. The Hamilton Tiger Cats D.
And here you see, even when there's good protection for Strebler, Ticats doing a good job in terms of their coverage downfield. They're going to let Darius Bowman catch that ball in front of them, come up and make tackles.
6 straight 2-and-outs.
You got them covered down out there?
And a side-winding kick. Just bounced out of bounds. And it didn't bounce before it went out of bounds, so there's a penalty against Medlock.
Blue 27.
Frustration continuing for the blue and gold. Live mic night continues. We have a total of 18 games.
Legal punt out of bounds. Winnipeg number 9. We'll go up 10 yards from where the ball went out of bounds. It's going to be first down.
Guys in the studio talked about it. Dwayne, do you get a sense of being transported back in time? I mean, this is nothing new to you. Hearing play calls and being in a huddle, new for many of us. Is it different than it was?
Well, I mean, terminology is different from team to team, obviously, but the flow of the play calls, the communication, is pretty universal.
Solely, quick release once more. Saunders brought down by Leggett. Jeremiah Masoli still torching this Bomber defense.
Getting good protection. You know, Masoli to me is a guy who is very underrated as a touch passer. His ability to put the ball in small windows, drop it in on timing routes, and so on.
Go, red 8! Red 8, said hut, hut!
Again, max protection. And he throws it to the sideline. And Tolliver was more concerned. It looked like trying to keep that foot in.
Try to navigate that sideline.
Yeah.
I think he might have looked down even to to locate the white stripe.
What a difference it is having this guy in the lineup, though. This was a lineup of diminutive receivers last couple of seasons. Certainly last year without Tolliver in it. Puts the tall in Tolliver.
52 max. Okay, so 52.
See, look.
Conversation on the Hamilton sideline, but we've talked about the Canadian running backs. That ratio flexibility created by them allows Hamilton to use 4 American receivers.
Here goes Fogg. Flag down. Burst of speed. Crashes into the 52-yard line. Nice return. We'll see if it holds up. 40-yard boot, 27-yard return. Hamilton. Cruise control right now. Still lots of time left in the fourth. Hamilton defense that isn't wired for sound, but certainly wired. Watch what they do every time they come out on the field. They have sort of a huddle and they break it up and get together. This is not a good sign, though. Adrian Tracy on the sideline. They miss their rush end. With the ball game, here goes Andrew Harris, needing to light a spark.
They're so freaking soft.
First down for the Bombers in the second half.
Well, being outgained at this point by 300 yards.
It's almost unimaginable. Would not have thought that would have happened after the first quarter. Need to strike here. Strebler calls his own number. Chris Strebler. Oof. Man. That. See. Bulls forward. May want to try to hook slide there. Look at this. This could have been really treacherous.
When you're already working with quarterback number 2, you hold your breath when you see him going head first into the defense like that.
Well, he is a fearless player. For the first time in his early career, we've seen some frustration. Near miss.
Go!
Second and 8. With time. Finds his man. And lunging forward, first down. Darius Bowman, one of the 2 ABs the Bombers went and got in the offseason. Darius Bowman and Adam Bighill.
Bowman, the number 2 receiver in the slot.
19-10 tailback pass. Now Bull, ready? Bull. Go!
Bowman, a former All-Star. Need to find the end zone. Strebler up the middle. He'll score. Touchdown, Chris Strebler. Just like that. And it ain't over right now. Did you get an idea that this young guy just wanted to put everything on those shoulder pads and will his way to the end zone?
Well, whatever it takes. Strebler, a guy who spent a little bit of time taking some reps as a running back and as a receiver during his time at University of Minnesota.
It's not over. It's not over.
Maybe channeling his inner running back, inner fullback there, putting his head down and going.
Over 10 to go yet. Do not count Winnipeg out. 5 plays, 58 yards. They struck quickly in 2 minutes. Get the ball back again. And now we got a bit of a skirmish in the middle of the field. Strebler is determined now. Everything is cooling down. Strebler needs to heat up. 2-possession ball game now, thanks to Chris Strebler. Bombers still breathing. Bombers with a touchdown from Chris Strebler. Still a lot of fight in this young quarterback. Not even 3 complete games into his CFL career. There's Rashad Lawrence. So now it's up to Winnipeg's D.
Blue 27.
Force a stop.
Well, that's the key. Hamilton now against the wind. Offense has put together a number of long, time-consuming drives, wearing out the defense, taking the rhythm away from Winnipeg's offense.
Opposite right, 52 max. Hank, on 2, ready?
Jeremiah Masoli's only worked tonight, 1 interception, but he's thrown for a touchdown. He's run the football, 29 of 37, 357. Far side, Banks, 1-on-1 with Cooper. And the Bombers had to insert some new blood into their secondary with injury to Anthony Gator.
Let's go. Red.
Second and short. Time they've gone second and short for the most part.
NT trips right, T up, 350 Jamaica on 2, ready? Hey, get the first.
Have done that. They've got the first.
Go, red 8. Red 8, said
A throw here. Outside, Brandon Banks over 110 yards. Looks like he may have nicked up that far sideline. Got maybe a helmet on the elbow.
Yeah, but he's looking to maintain that #1 ranking on the Brandon Banks tough guy list.
Let's go, baby. Keep rolling.
He's going to try and shake that one off.
They have tried to just
Trips
got that elbow down.
361 X choice on 2, ready? Let's go.
That's exactly what happened. Got the elbow. Ooh, kind of hyperextended it.
Go, red.
Can't keep a tough guy
red
out.
8, said hut.
Solely out pattern.
That toughness is getting tested on this drive.
They're saying he's out of bounds.
It doesn't matter, right? If you're forced out in the air anymore with the change of the rules. If it is a defender that propels you out while you're in the air.
Banks is coming out. You have to get a foot down. And if you are pushed out, you are out.
Chris Randall took his feet. Banks is looking like he's going to land in bounds, but Randall pushes his feet.
Let's go.
Feet land out of bounds. Under the new rules, he is out of bounds. Incomplete. Good call by the official.
Banks again looked like...
Go, red 8! Red 8 said hut!
He was hurt. We'll see if he is, if he comes back in. So the Bomber defense does not bend Adam Bighill. Big play, big stop. 8 minutes to go. We're going to get the ball back and a chance to make it a 1-possession ball game.
Count them up for us, please.
Well, Adam Bighill doing what Adam Bighill does. One of the elite defensive players in the Canadian Football League. Penetrating at the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Coach June Jones unhappy on the sideline. I'll be more unhappy if the Bombers find a way to the end zone again. Watch this guy. Kevin Fogg. Bombers are going to start near the midfield stripe. Still in it. Their biggest acquisition just before the season began. Adam Bighill, perennial all-star. Huge stuff. And yet, as everyday heroes take on the race, the Amazing Race Canada Heroes Edition. New season starting Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Bombers not near the finish line yet tonight. Under their rookie, Chris Strebler. Trying to claw back. Strebler backs up now. On the roll, throws it over the head of his college buddy, Drew Wolotarski, who's connected with 3 touchdowns already this season. Wolotarski has not caught a football tonight.
Well, 2 guys usually very much on the same page. Just got the signals crossed as Strebler started to scramble that time.
Weak right, R up, 765 Vampire, on 1.
Throws it into Weston Dressler. Big playmaker. 15-yarder.
Dressler, another of the key veterans, he and Darius Bowman. Kind of quiet tonight, though, as has the Bomber offense as a whole.
Here goes Strevler up the gut, and he is hauled down with Simone Lawrence. And the rookie
holding Winnipeg, number 53. 10-yard penalty will repeat first down.
Tell you what, he is not shy to take on the best trash talker and one of the best hitters in the Canadian Football League. He went to slide and says he's eating.
Yeah, I kind of love seeing the dark side of Chris Strevler once he steps between those white lines, because he is the nicest, funniest, happiest guy off the field.
He's a wolf on the field. First and 20. Now second and long. That's what's made him a winner. That's why he's here.
It's hard to play the game without emotion. I love it.
Hey, bomb foot, bomb foot, bomb foot.
Thrown
bomb foot.
For 83 yards tonight.
Go tonight.
He's going deep. 50-50 ball, and Delvin Breaux, the former New Orleans State, back in Hamilton. All-star corner. Almost had the pick. It's going to be third down. The Bombers too long to gamble here.
And this one just underthrown, intended for Darvin Adams. Breaux perfectly positioned to knock that one down. One of the best in the Canadian Football League when he left a couple years ago, and he looks like he's picking up where he left off.
Bombers will go after the points here. This is a 59-yarder for Justin Medlock. Would tie his career high, but it looks like it's wide left. Bringing it out. Frankie Williams near the 21-yard line. Time running out on Winnipeg's.
I got blue 31.
Comeback attempt.
Blue 31. Blue 31.
Medlock with the wind.
Okay, I got opposite right, same 34.
That's June Jones.
Opposite right, same 34.
Let's go, let's go.
Giving that play into the speakers for Jeremiah Masoli. Speakers in the helmets of the quarterbacks.
Go, Blue 8! Blue 8 said, hut!
They're tight again. A little more conservative this time. Keep it on the ground. Thomas Erlington.
Okay, give me red.
Solid night on the ground. Almost had his first CFL touchdown.
Wristband 99.
Red. Empty trips left, tee up. Empty trips left, tee up. 351 Augusta. On 2, ready?
You hear June Jones giving him color code based on his wristband. Masoli, of course, translating that to the full play call.
Red 8 said, hut!
Looks like offside. Likely coming back. Like Jones. Cats had a
I think that's y'all.
false start.
Offside, Hamilton, number 16. It's a 5-yard penalty. We'll repeat second down, and now Winnipeg is taking a timeout.
Winnipeg takes a timeout. Ben almost took a hit. Ben Major.
Oh my God, bro.
He's a magnet for contact.
Come a lead Referee now.
We saw Ben take a player's foot.
If they give us that, bro,
getting in position to make a call a few years ago.
An umpire and
as a referee, he's got his own guys trying to take him out. Guess everybody wants the head job.
They do. 4:14 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's looking like they're going to go to 2-1.
The guy didn't call him. Flock with the C to flank left, 35 Tampa, F arc on 2, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Second down and 12.
Go! Red 8! Red 8, and hot!
Thomas Erlington slashes there. First down. 16-yard gain. Well, it was Mercer Timmis and his breakout party last week. Sean Thomas Erlington is showing that he has arrived for the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Yeah, great lead up to Canada Day, that Hamilton Tiger Cat backfield.
Quads left, 34 Tampa, H smoke. Be ready out there on 2, ready? Beta, beta. Hold on to that ball, baby.
10 carries, 78 yards.
Wide 8, said hot!
Jeremiah saying hold on to that ball. Thomas Erlington, another first down in Big Hill. Collars him. They're just eating it up, and Blue Bombers defense has just been on the field so long here tonight.
Watch Adam Big Hill just to the left of the goal post.
No, blue.
He's going to mirror the running back the whole way here.
Flock with the C to flank left, 35 Tampa, F arc on 2, ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, blue 8!
In motion, likely on the ground again. This time Masoli calling his own number. Can't avoid Jackson Jeffcoat. Still smiling. There's no stopping Jeremiah Masoli.
With the clock at 3:01, Winnipeg took a timeout. So it's timeout Winnipeg, and timer, please reset the clock to 3:01. Thank you.
And the precursor, Dwayne, came late last season. The Cats were out of it.
Clock's still going to run.
Last 4 weeks.
After this. You know what I mean?
Jeremiah Masoli rated out better than any quarterback in the
Quads
game.
left. Quads left. Flip 53 max. Z choice on 2, ready?
A terrific second half for him, and you wondered if the Cats might come back to earth a little bit this year. You know, maybe honeymoon effect last year.
Go, Red 8! Red 8 said hot, hot!
Masoli going deep for Tolliver. Like there was some contact. Tolliver wanted a call. Masoli wants a call. The only call they're getting is the 3-minute warning. Masoli doesn't like the non-call. 3-minute warning, and Hamilton could have its first above 500 record after 3 games since 2009. So June Jones challenged what looked like contact interference on Terrence Tolliver. CFL command has it. Feeling it could be overturned. By the way, going into the week, only one successful
Upon further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Wow.
Hamilton is charged with their last timeout. It's 3rd down.
Well, Tolliver's going to hate that. He had a breakout night tonight.
Hey, I'm just here so I won't get fined. Just here so I won't get fined, bro.
He's not wearing a mic, but we heard you. We heard you, Terrence.
You look at that play, there was no grab, but I think you could certainly make an argument that Randall kind of leaned and pushed.
Ball bounces out of bounds and ticket down here. Now, keep in mind, a Winnipeg team was down 12.
Get your onside team ready, Boo.
Against Montreal last July.
I remember it well.
With 2 minutes to go. And won the game.
Ace right, 0 dragon, backside dove. I want her.
Down 14. Never over in the CFL.
Go! You gotta reset that, man. You gotta reset the clock. Reset it. The clock never reset.
I certainly have seen the other side of Chris Streveler, the Mr. Hyde side. He is a ferocious competitor.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yeah.
And Mike O'Shea loves this guy.
180!
Paul LaPolice loves this guy. Nice draw play. Andrew Harris. Very pedestrian night for number 33. Not seeing a lot of ball.
Hey, we're going.
There's Lapo.
Go tonight!
Off carries for 60 yards. They go for the first down.
Hey, we're going.
I will say, regardless,
Bruins!
the ups and downs he'll experience as a rookie, you don't need to be a Bomber fan to be a Chris Streveler fan.
We're going.
This kid's going to be good for this league.
And for many years, it looks like throws one into traffic. Dressler takes a couple of shots.
Email!
He's okay.
Email! 50 Rockets.
Get to the line quickly. 15.
Email!
Again, they were down 12 inside 2 minutes last year. Gets into the house before 2. Harris.
eBay!
Focus on the Canadian running backs tonight, so close to Canada Day. Streveler steps up. Working this 2.5-minute offense.
They're looking pretty efficient for a young guy. Working against the clock.
Out! Hey! Out! Jin-Shake Choi! Jin-Shake Choi! Jin-Shake Choi! Go tonight!
There's an inner cool about this guy. Crossing pattern. There goes Dembski. But Dembski gets out of bounds.
Good job.
1:51 to go. If they can get it to the house in a hurry. Onside kick. You never know. No quit in this blue and gold team.
Ace left, 765, Ohio State. Jerk, voodoo return. On one, ready? Go! 180!
First and 10. Gotta find the house soon. Nobody there. Goes to his release valve. Andrew Harris. 25. Clock ticks to 1:42.
Harris tried to get to the sideline there, faking the inside move and then trying to bounce. He wants that sideline to stop the clock.
They line up quickly. Clock moving here. Streveler over the top again. Dressler. Larry Dean. Shoestring tackle. 90 seconds to go.
Oilers!
Jones, you heard him.
Ohio State! Jet!
Echoing the sentiments of
Go tonight!
the stadium full of Ticat faithful.
Time. Crossing pattern. No. Thrown behind Adarius Bowman.
Hey, that's on me, baby. That's on me.
Took over this team. They were 0-8 last year.
Hell no!
Listen to Streveler. Just saying that he's faking. We have not seen someone quite like Chris Streveler in the Canadian Football League. Maybe ever.
You lobbying to have him mic'd up every year?
He's must-see TV. Must-hear TV.
He's talking about outside? The outside guy here?
Yeah, so you got Ruder.
June Jones on the other side. Again, Strevler just 23. June Jones, since he took over, has not had his team over 500. A minute 23 away from that. In fact, the last time the Cats were over 500, back in 2016 when they were 3-2. Strevler trying to spoil that party. He's like Dressler on second down.
Bud, go! 180! 180 time!
Look that way. Now steps up. And Strevler is going down. Dragged by the jersey.
Limo! 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 Candidate! Limo!
And an apology for any foul language. Bombers look to score. Mics are open tonight.
Got him or not?
Blue Bombers are playing. We've heard some F Bombers out there.
Huh?
eBay!
So the Cats.
Hey!
Stop here. Looks like it's going to be third down. Don't forget BC and Edmonton right after this one. Partner's been a lot of fun. Eavesdropping.
Yes, listening in, some great coaching moments, capturing some of the emotion of the game. Getting a feel for the great leadership of these two quarterbacks as well.
Ace right, 74, jet field dolly. I want ready. Drive check, drive check.
It is a first down, first and goal. The time is the enemy right now for the Bombers. They have got to score soon. 12th play of this drive. Like a drive the Cats have had all night. Harris in the backfield. Strevler in the gun.
Easy. Let's go. Buzz.
Their whistles.
Darius Bowman was way over the line.
He was in the end zone. I know. Trying to call them back. Me? As this live mic thing progresses, some game we have to get a live mic on Darius Bowman. He's priceless.
Watch Bowman, the number 2 receiver to the right side of the field. Middle guy just inside the hash.
Not sure why it took so long to whistle that down.
Offside, Winnipeg, number 12. We'll go back 5 yards. First down repeated.
Still time though, 40 here for the Bombers.
.64 Bell. I want ready.
Well, will Strevler find a receiver? Will he call his own number? He's already scored here tonight. And that's into traffic. Almost picked. He had a little room there. If he would have stepped up, he might have been able to take it.
And Mike Daly was looking at that lane of green. All the way down the sideline.
Here we go.
In front of him there as that one goes off his fingertips.
374, W Swift nod, X-Fade. I want it.
Now under a minute.
Go! 180! 180 time!
Strevler over the top and into coverage looking for Bowman. There's nobody home right now. Blanket coverage. On your number down there. Now it comes to this.
Strevler looking for Bowman. Bowman looked as if he was looking for a flag. Right at the end of this play, out and up. Little contact from Don Unumba there. Forced him wide while the throw was inside.
Here it is. Last breath for the Bombers, perhaps. Here comes the blitz. Strebler knocked down. That will do it. No flags. Snuffed out. And the Hamilton Tiger Cats will hang on here in their home opener.
We got White, right?
Julian Hauser, newcomer on that line.
We're in white.
The stuff.
Hauser, number 95. Second man in, Donyunumba free on the outside.
Donyunumba who got it.
He started his career with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Well, the fireworks are going off near here. Celebrate Canada Day. Jeremiah Masoli supplied the offensive fireworks tonight for the Cats, though. Throwing 31 points on the board. Mercer Timmis.
Second down, punt alert.
So we need to get a first down or what?
Mike O'Shea and the Bombers head home to take on BC next week.
So I'm going to it.
Hamilton will head west to Saskatchewan.
Hey, I'm going like this. Go, Red 8! Red 8 said, hey, hey!
Hand it off again to Timmis. Plows forward. If not for an interception in game one, the Hamilton Tiger Cats very well could be 3-0.
They played pretty good football against some pretty good football teams.
They better not near the bro.
To open the season.
What a difference compared to what happened last year.
Oh, yeah. Yep, kneel down.
Loaded.
Yep.
0-8 to start. Time will tick down. They're ready to take the knee.
Yeah. Hey, Beta, hold it. Go, Red.
Take the knee.
Red, say, hook.
Take the win. First time in 2 years in Hamilton, the Tiger Cats are over 500. Jeremiah Masoli throws up monster numbers again.
And Masoli, over 75% completion rate, 31 of 41. 8th straight game over 300 passing yards for him. Hits 369 tonight. Touchdown and interception. And that will be enough to make Jeremiah Masoli tonight's Nissan Titan player of the game. Had that interception in the first quarter, but shook it off to lead the Cats on a number of long drives. And once again, had all his receivers involved. Used his legs when required. Not so much on the scramble, but just to extend plays tonight to stay alive and make his throws. He has just been the model of consistency since taking over as the Ticats quarterback. And earns himself another Nissan Titan Player of the Game award.
Brought to you by Nissan Titan, official vehicle of the Canadian Football League. So it was a matchup of the two hot quarterbacks, and Jeremiah Masoli stays red hot. Masoli and the Cats now 2-1. Mercer Timmis, another pair of touchdowns for the second straight week. And they're happy in the hammer. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Cats win tonight 31-17. As we send it back to Rod and the boys in the studio.
Thank you, Rod. The boys in the studio are Jock Climbing, Matt Dunnigan.